What up, guys? JT Torres here. Welcome to my Academy of Essential Jiu-Jitsu. Right here's the front entrance. If you look to the left here, this is our front desk. We have our staff member here, Mike. He'll help you check in if you want to sign up or sign a waiver. He's your guy. And also Marcus right here. Marcus is our manager here. He runs the day-to-day operations. He's the one who makes sure that the ship is running smoothly. If we continue in, or before we go in, this is also a great addition to the Academy. If you own an Academy, if you do not have a vending machine, I highly recommend it. It keeps all the snacks in there for you, all the drinks in there for you, easy to keep track of your sales as well from a business perspective. And the kids love the snacks. I'm telling you, great investment. If we walk in a little bit further, you're gonna see to your right, you're gonna see our smaller mat space. This is mat space number 2. This is actually, fun fact for you guys, this is about the same mat space that we had in our first Academy. Just the mat space, right? And now you'll see behind us we'll have the main mat space. But before we go, this is Professor Nick. Nick is one of my first students, actually. He came to me as a purple belt. He's been with me for the last 6 years now. He's proudly a black belt under me. He's a great instructor, a great competitor. We actually just closed out the Denver Open. He took gold in the absolute. I took gold in the weight class, so he's a savage. Be on the lookout for him. We got Nogi Pans, Nogi World's coming up for this guy. Let's walk down this way first here real quick. If we walk down here, you're gonna see that the cement floor is gonna go from cement floor to, what's this called again, Nick? Turf. This is turf, right? So we're gonna walk down. Here's the turf, which leads to the strength and conditioning area in the back here, AKA Coach John's torture dungeon. If you want to get strong, if you want to get fast the right way, you go see this guy here. I've been very lucky to be able to work with him for the last 6 years. As we get further in, you're going to see we got a full-on gym. Now, when I had the vision of opening up this academy, I had a vision of having Coach John here with me. So we have our 2 gyms together, coinciding together under one roof. This is Coach John's area back here. You can take a quick look around. This is where he brings all of us, all of our athletes here to that next level. And he works with many other people too, even outside of jiu-jitsu. But this is where it gets done. This is Coach John himself.
What's up, guys?
He's a serious, he's one of the best in his field. He's also a purple belt under me, working towards that black belt. He's also a high-level wrestler, as you guys saw earlier today. He took us through a great workout, great source of information, great person too, off and off the mats. And this is Ivan. Ivan's cool too. I like Ivan a lot. So if you look around here real quick, I mean, we got everything we need, right? I've always had a dream of having everything under one roof, right? So I don't got to go, to a gym here at a certain time or anything. I take a shower after jiu-jitsu and I come lift back here. So we got everything we need here. But the most important part is that man right there, Coach John. Now, if we keep walking back, I'll show you guys a little bit more here. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. This is Master Y here. He's one of my black belts as well. He has the strongest squeeze you will ever feel. Do not let him put you in a front headlock or in a guillotine because he will pop your brain out. Thank you, Master Y.
The most merciful professor there is. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Y. Thank you. So if we keep walking in here, we got our, safety first, everything we need just in case there's any emergencies here. Here is our, we have, actually I can't tell you what's back here. No, I'm just kidding. We have our storage room back here. We got tons of gis, rash guards, snacks, whatever you need. If it's a t-shirt, whatever that you like, we got it back there. If we keep walking here, these are my belts here. Except the white belt. The white belt's my wife's. I lost my white belt. But when I went to frame this here, I just stole her belt. But quick story about my belts here. A lot of people don't know, but I went through the belts pretty quickly at a time that was kind of rare. When I first started training, my first instructor was a blue belt. I actually never saw a black belt until I was maybe, a blue belt already, right? I got my blue belt from a blue belt. Well, technically from Hoist Gracie. Another fun fact about me. It was a Hoist Gracie seminar. He came around to my sensei's academy. He was my karate teacher at the time. And we were doing jiu-jitsu once a week. Hoist came around. He saw me roll around as a 15-year-old. I was 15, and he gave me my blue belt. And then I started seeking out other training, and I found an academy in New Jersey who had a black belt in there. And I started learning from that black belt, and then I got my purple belt shortly after my blue, maybe like 6 months after, so I got my purple. I was 16 years old when I got my purple belt. This is actually before IBJJF put all these rules in place for the age and stuff like that. I was actually fighting the adult division purple belt as a 16-year-old, and I took silver medal at Pan Am's. And then my brown belt, I got my brown belt at 17. The day before I turned 18, I got my brown belt. So I was 17 years old. I was still in high school. In high school, I was, I just kept to myself. Everyone was like, hey, my real name's Jonathan. Hey, John, let's go hang out. Let's go party. Let's do this. I'm like, no, I'm focused. I'm training. Like, training for what? Like, what is the stuff that you're doing? And funny thing is, years later, a lot of those people that are in high school with me are now my students. Or, asked me to reached out to me, asking me where they should train and where they live now. So pretty funny how the world works. But brown belt at 17, then I got my brown belt at 19 years old. So I got my I went from white to black 4 years and change, super quick. And again, this is during a time where I didn't have much resources. I used to go to Barnes & Nobles. There was nothing on YouTube. There was no BJJ Fanatics or Jiu-Jitsu X. There's nothing like that. I was going to Barnes & Nobles, just looking at magazines or whatever book I can find. But I was obsessed. I'm still am obsessed. That's why I am where I am today. But yeah, I went through the belts pretty quickly. Let's see what we got here. Oh, at Barnes & Noble, I was looking at Eddie Bravo's book. I was looking at Hoyler's book. And I believe I found a Sal Ribeiro book. And I would just go there and just study. I'll memorize the techniques. And then I would go back and just try those techniques in the academy. I would just try. Another thing, too, that people don't know about me, I didn't start training full-time until I was a black belt. Throughout all these belts, it's cool to look back because they all tell a story, right? I was working at McDonald's, working at an ice cream shop. I was working at a hospital, pushing patients around in wheelchairs. And at brown belt, I was pretty successful. Double gold at Europeans, silver at Worlds, bronze at Pans. Did a lot of cool things at brown belt. Double gold at Asian Open, all while working a full-time job as a kid. 'Cause there was no sponsors. I had nothing back then. I don't come from a wealthy family or anything like that. It was just, if I wanted it, I had to go out and work for it. And then at black belt, I got an opportunity to move down to Maryland and train full-time. I moved into a firehouse. That was like the first one of its kind, I think. And that's where I started training full-time at black belt. But, I've always worked hard. No matter what, with whatever resources I had, I always made the most of them. And I'm here today because of that. If we walk over here, we got a nice lounge area. We got some of the guys hanging out after class. This is where I got all my merch here. I'm a huge fan of just looking cool, right? I like cool stuff. I like nice t-shirts. I like nice designs. So we have some cool stuff here: t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, hats, all that kind of stuff, towels. We got Young Law right here. Young Law, he's one of my purple belts, 17 years old, 18 years old, total savage. Then we got Big Leo, killer blue belt, one of my blue belts here. He's a savage as well. Two of the nicest guys you ever meet too. We keep walking here. Actually, real quick before we move on, if you guys see this artwork here, this artwork is done by one of my friends that I actually met when I started training at the academy in New Jersey. His name's David Monk Puppy. That's his handle. If you look him up on Instagram. But he does beautiful artwork. And if you look at this T-shirt right here, quick little history lesson. These were the stairs leading up to my first academy. So my first academy was on a second floor, and we spoke, and he said that he will come out and do some cool artwork for me. So he did this artwork all along the side of the wall, leading up to the mat space. So my whole thought process behind that, people who want to do jiu-jitsu, if they open up a door and they're like, I gotta go upstairs, like what's upstairs? So I always felt the artwork made them feel more welcome. So beautiful artwork. And then when we opened up this spot here, I said, hey man, can we do something else? And he said, absolutely. So he came in here and he did this in a couple hours. He's super talented. Yeah, I love it. Nice big centerpiece in the academy. Let's see what else we got here. So here, if you look over here, this is the main mat space. The main mat space is a big mat space, right? We can, on an average night, on a weekday night, we got 40 people, sometimes close to 50 people in the mats training comfortably. It's awesome. Like I said, my first academy, our mat space was that size, and some nights we would have 30 people on the mats, and it was just jam-packed. So we decided to expand. But the cool thing about, there's always a cool story behind everything, right? we were doing pretty well in the first academy, and then COVID happened. COVID kind of shut everything down here in New York. New York State was super brutal with the regulations. And look, you know, I get it. You know, we had to do what we had to do. But I actually started building this academy while still on somewhat of a lockdown. And people thought I was crazy. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're going to invest all this money and open up another gym during this here? But that's why I've been successful. I've never been afraid to take that step and take a risk. Without taking risk, you'll never make it to the top. So, you know, we're here. Everything's going well. We're growing, and it's moving along. Here we got the men's locker room. So when we had the locker rooms built, I got to say this too. My wife over there, Yolanda, say hello. This is my wife right here. We've been together a decade now. When she first started dating me, she had no idea what jiu-jitsu was, and she was freaked out by it, but now she's here running the academy with me, and she's also a purple belt. She should be training more, but she's a purple belt. You know, we'll work on that though. But she designed all this here, right? So she had the vision. She was like, I want to make it look like this and make it clean looking. There may be some naked guys in here right now, but let me see. Anybody in here? Okay, we're good. It's a little messy right now. We just got done with class. Guys are just showered and stuff like that. But if we walk in here, we got 3 full-on showers here. We got a urinal, is that what it's called, right? And then we got the toilet back here. We got sinks. Yeah, you know, we wanted to have a space for people to feel comfortable, to come in, take a shower after training, and leave feeling clean, right? My old gym, we still had showers. We only had 2 showers for the men, 1 for the women. But the space was tight. So even though you would shower, you'd be bumping into like 10 sweaty guys leaving. So you're like, I gotta take another shower when I get home. But we got lockers, so we got the wall here. We got another row of lockers over here on this end here. I think we got like 60-something, 70-something lockers. We got some benches here. Enough space for everybody to move around and feel comfortable and feel clean after training. Got a nice mirror so you can check out your outfit afterwards or check out your gi before you step on the mats. But yeah, people really enjoy the lockers, the locker rooms. They always give me a nice compliment like, oh, thank you for doing this for us. There's something that goes overlooked sometimes in academies. If we walk down here, I put all my medals up. And it's cool because every medal tells a story, right? So, you know, you see a lot of people only put up their gold medals, right? I could have just done that. I could have just kept, you know, silvers and bronzes out of here. But I want to put everything up because they all tell a story. You know, these are American nationals. This is Brasileiros when I took silver in Brazil. I mean, that was a crazy experience there. I submitted everybody up to the finals, and then I fought Durinho in the finals, Gilbert Burns. Close match, you know. Gilbert's a great guy, but he tied me up in 50-50 for that final match. So it was, you know, 2-2 or something like that, and he got the referee decision. But I submitted everyone up to the finals. I was on fire. Here we got another staff only. This is our just janitor closet. We got everything you need. You know, being clean is something that we really focus on here, right? Because we're training hard. You saw how much we were sweating on the mats this morning and at night. You know, this is an academy that I always tell people to train hard, get after it, and by doing that, you're going to sweat. So we got mat cleaner, we got sprayers, we got everything we need to clean the mats. We sweep them up, vacuum, and then spray them down, mop them up, get them nice and clean for the next day. Let's see what we got here. These are some of my favorite medals here because these are some of my favorite experiences I've ever had in my life. These are all from the Asian Open. Double gold at brown belt, double gold at black belt 1 year. I think my first year I went there as a black belt, I got gold in my division and then bronze in the Open. Great memories. What I would do for this trip here, I would go to Guam for 2 weeks and I would run an Asian Open camp out there for the guys out in Purebred. And then we would all travel up to Tokyo together, like 20, 30 of us all together, stay in a hostel and just explore Tokyo. And at this time, you gotta think I was 20 years old, 19 years old, and this is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, maybe 5-year period when I went to Japan every year for about 4 or 5 years. And I haven't been back since, but it's on my bucket list. Hopefully they bring back the Asian Open. I'm not sure if it is back, but it'd be cool to go out there and do something. Or it'd be cool maybe one day have an ADCC out in Japan, you know, that'd be cool. We've come down here, we got Euros. Euros is another tournament that I went out to many, many times. I won double gold as a brown belt. 2009, I think. They look bronze now, they're old, but 2009, I won. I'm sorry, no, this was double gold as brown belt, 2009. And I remember in the finals, I fought this guy from, I want to say Finland. And he was like a legit huge Viking. And then I mean, I'm still not a big guy, but then I was like a true lightweight. I wouldn't really have to cut weight for lightweight, which is like 168 pounds with the gi on. So I was 160. And I fought this massive guy in the finals. I remember submitting him, and the crowd just went nuts. And then silvers and bronze throughout the years as a black belt. And then in 2015, I won Euros. It's another cool title to have under my name. If we walk down here, we got another thing that's overlooked sometimes. We have a water fountain, but now it's not only just a water fountain, right? You can push this button, drink some water. It's nice and cold too. But we also have the sensor here to put your bottle, and it fills it right up for you. And we change the filter pretty often, so this, you know, that water comes out pretty strong and cold, so and clean. Very useful to have in a gym. Here we got New York Opens. The New York Open, you know, it's special to me because I'm from New York, and it was cool to win this tournament multiple times. I think I have a couple more New York Open gold medals somewhere in my attic, but it's hopefully they bring it back. You know, I know they started bringing back. They have them in Florida, the Opens, and they have one coming up in New Haven, which is in Connecticut. So hopefully it's getting closer. Hopefully New York Open comes back. Here we got pans, gi and no gi medals. So. Oh, this is a cool medal right here. This is my silver medal as a blue belt at Pan Am's. I got silver, and then 2007 as a purple belt, I got silver, and then I won no-gi pans as a brown belt. That's 2008, and then this 2009 was bronze medal as brown belt. This is I forget what year. This is it says it right there, 2009. I guess silver medal looks silver. I don't even remember all of them, but. It'll come back to me, but I won no-gi pants as a black belt, I think this year, and then let's go here. I won Pan Am's 2015 in the gi. I also won Pan Am's again in 2018. That was the last time. I think it was 2018. That's the last time I did pans. So I'm a two-time Pan Am champ with the gi, and then one-time Pan Am champ without the gi, and then also Pan Am champ without the gi with the brown belt. Now, if we walk, before we go. This is the women's locker room, so just to show love to the women out there, we're not going to go in there for obvious reasons, but we got beautiful lockers just like we saw for the men, but for the women as well. We got 2 showers for them, plenty of space in there, so you know we're always trying to make everyone feel welcome. Now here, this is the Goon Squad right here. This is the Goon Squad right here. This is the staff-only lounge here. This is where the guys hang out throughout the day. This is Flo. We got Flo on TV. Let's see. Hey, this is how much love we got for you guys right here. Look, let's go right here.
We got the loop on.
So we got the loop on right here. We didn't even know you guys were here, and they're already watching it. That's how much love we got for you guys over at Flo. That's love right there. But these are these are the guys right here. These are the guys that honestly, without them, the gym wouldn't operate the way it operates. You know, these are the coaches. These are the guys who help clean up. These are the guys who help the gym run. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm a huge believer in that. Now, as we walk down this way here, this is the big boys right here. These are the big boys right here. These are the big frames right here. This was my second world title at ADCC. This was 2019. Super special to me, obviously. Over here on the left is my first world title in 2017 in Finland. So I'm a 2-time ADCC champion right now. Working on that third one coming up. Third one's 2022 coming up in this September, so I'm working on that third title right now, working hard for it. But these 2 frames here are super special to me. Whenever I see them, I'll tell you this. There's days where I'm hurting. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to train today. I'm tired, I'm sore. But I look up and it reminds me what hard work can result in, right? So I always keep working hard because there's no better feeling than being on top of that podium, being on top of the world, and winning the most prestigious tournament there is in the world when it comes to submission grappling and jiu-jitsu. So two special medals to me. You know, big part of where I'm at today. 2017 was a crazy one because 2017 is when 2016 I moved back to New York from California. I wasn't even sure if I would have my gym open and ready to go for me to train when I got invited to this event. But I accepted, I got ready, gym got open. So I was doing multiple things all at the same time. I remember I was teaching all the classes. I was teaching 6 a.m. classes all the way until night class like you just saw now. Sleeping on the mats with my wife, my dog. We had no AC. And I remember sometimes just laying there. I'm like, God, please let this be all worth it at the end. But I went out there and left it all on the mat, and I came back with the world title. Here we got a restroom and another shower. You know, this is like kind of like a family-friendly bathroom and locker room as well. Usually the coaches use this one. We got little lockers in there for them. But another bathroom, another shower. You can never have enough of them, right? These are world medals right here. So the world medals, again, another special frame for me. I'm a multiple-time world medalist. I'm a silver medalist in 2014. Let's see how many medals I got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-time medalist at Worlds at black belt. I got silver at brown, silver at black, and then I won Nogi Worlds as a black belt, and I also won Nogi Worlds as a brown belt. So Nogi's always been my thing. I've always enjoyed doing both, but as we saw, I've had my better results without the gi on. But that has never changed my love for both. I enjoy both. Here again, we have another storage room. Here, right outside my office, we have a picture of me winning ADCC in 2017 after I defeated the super tough, legendary Lucas Lepri in the finals. You know, guys like Lepri are what motivates me to work hard and train hard. You know, it's always going to be tough winning a world title, but you got to work hard for it. And then this is my office here. Now, this office is awesome. The reason why, when I set out to open this gym, I said I need my own shower, my own toilet, and just my own space here. It's like a little apartment. It's a little messy when you guys are going to come in. But before we come in, just want to show you my dog right here. He's going to start jumping all over you guys. But this is our mascot here. This is Oliver, the Frenchie. He just hangs out all day, chills out, vibes out with us. But if you can take a quick look around, we got everything you need. I'll remove this gate for you so we can take a closer look. Again, it's a little messy, but it's like, you know, this is my space where I hang out all day. You guys saw I was here all day. But this is my space. This is my couch where I take plenty of naps at. I got a TV. I got a computer. I got a fridge. I got some artwork that I've been, you know, gifted by students and stuff like that. And then over here, this is the best. This is the best here. I got my own toilet and my own shower. I'm telling you, this is the dream. When you open an academy, this should be one of your goals, to have your own shower and your own toilet. And I got here because of hard work. You know, I got here because of hard work and never being afraid to take risks. Yeah, that's pretty much the gym, guys. That's pretty much the gym. You know, yep, that's when the kids behave bad. Yeah. Or the adults too. I busted out for everybody. Everybody gets a little bit of love sometimes.
And I'm going to demand that I get my own shower and toilet at the office from now on.
I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference. But yeah, this is the spot. This is the gym. This is where we make it happen every day. And the cool thing about this place here is that I also had in mind the customers, the staff, and myself. Somewhere I can be comfortable, somewhere where my staff can be comfortable, and somewhere where the students can be comfortable and hang out all day, right? You can train and feel you can hang out here all day. And that's what some people do. And also, I know it's dark out now, but we also have a big free parking lot too, which is, it's hard to come across here in New York, right? It's something that's not often, that you see often, especially for jiu-jitsu gyms. So we have a big free parking lot, free. No quarters, no meters, no app, no nothing, free. Huge parking lot. So yeah, we're blessed with this spot here. It's my dream academy. We're gonna continue to work hard, keep crushing goals. Appreciate you guys.